Hello everyone, Juicebags here. Playing a little Orcs Must Die 2 with Cheetah. Today we're taking a look at the crossing on warmage difficulty story mode. Now you know in my latest Crossing Endless video I talked about trying something similar to this. However, I had the push trap about a full square over to the right from where it is right now. And that was actually my problem. Instead of using a push trap and then trying to go up to a steam trap, or a steam trap up to acid sprayer grinder, put the push trap out a little bit farther and just use a spring trap to go right into the grinder, and it works a lot more efficiently. So thanks to Cheetah for figuring that one out. Yeah, we're basically just going to be manually killing everything, going across the bottom crossing for the first several waves. See me typing the Cheetah there. I've been playing the Sorceress quite a bit lately, and I forgot that the warmage can't make the jump. So I actually jumped off the ledge a couple of times trying to get down to the lower crossing, which was fail. But I promised Cheetah that I wouldn't go jumping off the ledge in this run, so I actually successfully managed to make it through without plunging to my death. That barricade I just put down is very important. The reason being is it pushes the Orcs outside of the range of the acid sprayer, so you don't have to worry about the acid sprayer going off prematurely.
Ugh, what a mess.
Once we get a barricade down there next to that push trap, that will help Cheetah with the wind belt, help him getting everything lined up there. And basically this run just need to keep an eye on the minimap. If you see anything going across the bottom, the lower crossing, you need to get down there and kill it. Now the Orcs that come out of that lower entrance, about half of them want to go into the lower rift. The other half of them want to go into the top rift. So once we're able to get things blocked off back in the back there, we will be able to take advantage of more combos and won't lose so many Orcs just to the mindless killing. See, I was tempted there. I didn't do it. The double jump does not make it. It's such a shame. Unfortunately, I've learned that the hard way too many times. 3 rift points left. Last wave. I try to jump to the lower crossing and plunge to my death and end it. Yeah, you're going to have a couple of stragglers get in on these first few waves. It's no big deal. Since we're going for high score, we don't care about the skulls. When you're not on every map, but on most maps with a high scoring strategy, you're never going to make the par time. So no big deal. Get an inner spring in there too. Now we want to start setting up a little line of defense on the bottom there. Going to start off just with 2 grinders, 2 barricades. And we will, by wave 5 or 6, I think we have that built out a little bit more. And then we just ignore that side. Because like I said, half of the Orcs going across the lower crossing, they want to get into the top rift, the upper rift. So you have to get those Orcs to run back around if you want to combo them.
None shall pass.
And with no real effective filtering, you want to make sure to get those big guys beat down just as quickly as you can. And we got some elementals coming across there. So since Cheetah was on wind belt duty, whoever's not on the wind belt duty is kind of responsible for that lower side. You have to keep an eye on it. In this situation, Cheetah needed to stay up top to keep farming the combos with the wind belt. And you see he was shooting down into him. But whoever is not on wind belt duty needs to get after it there. And you see putting up some barricades there, not quite enough coin to go all the way across. That is going to force the guys that want to come up to the top rift to run back across and around and go to the upper crossing. Still, until I can get that last barricade in, though, we just have to kill everything over here. So it's very important to get that in as soon as possible. In fact, I should have probably saved the coin to get that barricade in before the ones up top, because those 3 barricades are pretty crucial to your success here.
Something for
And there
your
we go.
face.
Now we can be selective on what we kill on the bottom. So basically you have to wait until the orcs going across the lower crossing are all the way across, and you see which ones are going for the lower rift and which ones want to come to the upper rift. Just try a little smash combo here. Weren't really didn't successfully pull off any big ones, but we did get a bunch of little ones. Yeah, there's a 13. See, that would have been a 12 without smashing them into the wall like that. All right, now we're going to get this a little bit more buffed out. Now I should have brought that center barricade forward half a square, but I didn't do it yet. I didn't really notice until our next break, I don't think. I'm trying to get the fear trinket blown as soon as possible. That way I can go deal with the orcs going through the bottom. Now for the most part I'm ignoring those guys, but I still do need to check on them. And you see any orcs that are going for that lower rift you need to kill. The ones that want to go for the upper rift are going to turn around and run back across to the lower crossing to get back around. And those guys of course are going to go directly into our combo generating kill box. A little earth elemental action there. It's a very quick run, so it was we actually took 2 attempts. The first attempt I failed with the jumping to the lower rift, so we had to retry. Started over there. Some nice combos there.
Fun when you kill them all at once.
And there was another little smash 12. Alright, so going back down here again, get some spring traps in there. Move that. I think I remember to move that barricade forward this one. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. get that barricade moved forward, and then that gives a little better grinder coverage. And you see we got a Scorcher, 2 push traps there, or I'm sorry, spring traps. And then Cheetah's going to throw some more Scorchers up top. And now, with the exception of any big guys coming across the bottom, I'm going to completely ignore that that rift. Just take advantage of our combos as much as possible. You get a barricade in right there, that keeps the orcs that are running from the lower crossing back around to get to the top, keeps them out of your traps.
Let's roll.
You don't want your trap timing getting screwed up. Definitely a nice little setup here. It is a little tough to maintain with you know, all the orcs, the rift being, or the entrance being right there. It's very easy to get overrun. Takes a little bit of practice. Get some nice combos. For the most part, they're all double-digit combos at least. 10 up.
You're up above.
Get these stragglers up that are running through there. And get our last good push off with the fear trinket. You got some decent little combos there. And we're just about down to the end, just the last guys. Now these guys are the ones that ran up from the lower crossing.
Trophy time!
Don't want that skull going to waste. And there we go. So there's the crossing on co-op story mode. We're able to put down 14 million. That's pretty respectable. So is a new #1 high score. Got some nice combos in the mix. But that's our run. Thanks for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Be making a lot more Orcs Must Die 2 videos, plus Defense Grid, doing the weekly challenges there, and a few other games. But thanks again.